Cross-examination lasted the entire day after the first complainant to take the stand spent several hours describing graphic details about alleged sexual assaults she claims happened about 45 years ago. Now, Stronach's defense team has been poking holes in her testimony, suggesting the complainant is nothing more than a storyteller who never worked for the billionaire, as she claimed. The defense pointed to gaps in the complainant's memory and differences in how she described the timeline of events during statements to police in 2015 and interviews with media in the years that followed. The woman, now in her 60s, cannot be identified due to a publication ban. She testified she was a horse groomer and briefly worked for Stronach in 1981. She alleges the first attack happened on the dance floor of Stronach's bar during a birthday celebration with co-workers. She claims she felt woozy, limp, and had no control over her body when he allegedly assaulted her with his fingers. She told the court she later woke up in a bed she didn't recognize and was being raped by the billionaire at his waterfront condo. She said she was terrified and could see it happening in a mirror that was on the ceiling. As questioning continued, the woman admitted she isn't sure whether the alleged dance floor assault happened at the bar or another location. She claims she didn't drink that night despite previously telling a newspaper she felt pressured to drink champagne supplied by Stronach. She also couldn't remember conversations with co-workers or whether Stronach sat at their table. Defense lawyer Leora Shemesh suggested the complainant's story has changed over time and accused her of filling in details as she continued to speak publicly to media. There was perhaps a dilution of my memory over the years, the complainant fired back, saying details about the night are not important. What happened to me is what's important. I knew that what had transpired was not anything I had wanted, planned on, consented to, or desired. Shemesh also challenged the woman about her time working for Stronach, arguing she never did. No one recalls you, she told the court. The complainant acknowledged there are no pay stubs, tax receipts, photos, or any evidence that prove her employment, but argued she was only there for a few weeks and never went back after the alleged assaults. 93-year-old Stronach has pled not guilty to 12 charges and denies all of the allegations against him. Now, the Crown has said that this woman's testimony will show a pattern, saying several of the allegations allegedly took place in Stronach's waterfront condo, and the prosecution says it will without a doubt prove that all of the alleged incidents happened without consent. Now, due to the Family Day long weekend here in Ontario, court will not resume until Tuesday, and the Crown says all 7 complainants are expected to testify. Outside the University Avenue Courthouse in Toronto, Shauna Hunt, City News.